I wanted to say, when you said put a name on the line, who is it? And this is one thing that there have been commentators that have commentated Snipe Down with myself that know far more about this young man and his brilliance and his background and the capabilities that he has. But one thing that within Apex that remains true.
And right now, no Coco. He's going to go down. It's going to be Senox here. Lyric has to get out of here. He's going to go ahead and use that portal for that speed boost, but they're going to be right on his heels, I got to imagine, at this point.
See what happens with the closure there of the portal. Immediate chase there coming out from Pokewalls.
Nice trap set up to slow them down. They actually get the knock onto Poke. And so it's going to be Joker along with Senox chasing after them. Harris Heller's going to go down.
Yeah, it comes at the cost there of Harris Heller. That was the target throwing down that recovery shots to get a little bit of breathing room. Albralele, though, first portaling his team into a corner here of those eastern buildings.
Oh boy, this is difficult.
We're safe here. Oh, fuck.
Yeah, they're getting hit from every single angle.
We're fine here.
Now, if there were less teams here, I'm okay with taking this position, but there's still so many teams alive that TPing in for this is a really hard commit. Luckily for them, they just found an angle underneath those boxes, but there's a gold armor right behind them. Albralele able to get that information at the very least, but here come the nades, and they have to back out of here. The arcs start connecting onto Girl, but it doesn't look like it's going to be a hard commit coming out from the team to the east.
Yeah, very smart play there by Albralele. The second he realized that arcs are connected, he actually slid forward to threaten the team, expecting that if they push, he has to be able to trade with them in order for the team to get this breathing room. Girl will be able to finish off the med kit, and things are, I want to say, okay here for now. As you have already pointed out, it's very, very chaotic on what is going to happen past this point for the team. They're going to be forced to make a transition, but I don't think any team is going to let them kind of live in the corridor that they have selected so far for very much longer.
This is, it looks safe, but it's still so vulnerable. Again, you've got people that can grab decent angles on like the rooftops, but it looks like they're going to stop committing to that. Now, what I'm looking at is the economy so far. Not too much was taken out from them. 5 cells on Angela over here, but she's got a triple take along with a flatline. And I can't imagine that the triple take will gain much more value coming into the next zone. A lot of these fights are going to be really close quarters, at
if we
best
get pushed, I'm
mid.
portal us out. Don't even try
so
to fight
they need to find some sort of replacement for that triple take for her.
Do you guys have nades?
And we just heard there from Albralele is the plan is play as slow as possible, and they're going to go for another portal rotation into the circle. Here, though, taking a glance with Wicked, it's going to be easy cleanup here on the squad. Actually, double, triple knock comes through. We only got the back end, but maybe a third party.
I think it was.
As it looked like they were trying to get an armor swap off of their current victims.
And so you can't call it a grief when their only option is to fight and try and win this position over another team.
Yeah.
Got Timmy.
Yeah, we're back on board with Timmy. That was the third-party team coming in. They're going to be able to get this res onto Dub Dot, and they should be safe for now. I can't imagine there's too many teams here on the western side. Timmy is able to get out, but just him.
Yeah, I'd look at the camera right there like that, too, if I got away with only, what, 24 damage on that rotation? Sees the bubble down below. Not going to open here quite yet, as he's the only member accessing this.
What's up, dude?
Yeah.
I think he's like one of those streamers that like get maximum values off their stream decks. Like
Yeah, absolutely. Now, if you like your memes, Timmy's a wonderful stream.
He really is.
Super, super entertaining.
He was teasing that he had more memes because he had just taken a vacation to go like to a wedding or something.
Yeah.
And then as he was at the wedding, he's like, hey, I might have more memes when I get back.
He's constantly, it's a never-ending cycle of having to constantly make new stuff for him.
He understands the meme economy better than anyone I know, okay? The man knows when to buy now, like, okay?
I mean, yeah, we could. I mean,
I've always described it to my friends as like the Adult Swim of Twitch. He does a great job of inserting the right joke at the weirdest and right time.
Ooh, got lasered there. He's got to be careful because there is a Pathfinder zipline set up right there. If they wanted to push, they could have. And they're taking 2 separate fights right now, so it's a little bit disjointed, but they need to make this move. It's 20 seconds until the zone starts closing, so this is the right one. They need to bully someone out for position here, and you don't want to be caught outside on this ring.
Well, that's interesting.
Next to this building.
Arcstar goes down.
Right here. We can play this. Under portal. Fence this portal. Fence this portal.
Clear having some concerns here over the portal, not going to be theirs. Portal did just come up there for him. Back with Dub Dot.
They won't peek. They won't peek.
Gives enough time here to be able to shield up all the way.
He's got 400 light ammo.
Yeah, we got 12 squads here in this circle, so this is about to get pretty wild. 33 people up. Round 4 closing. I don't think we're going to be sitting much past, I feel like 25 there beyond that point. Takes the trade into doors.
If we get a pick here, we can fucking take this building.
Wasn't ideal there. Swaps back to the Peacekeeper. Looks left-hand side. Arcstar forces him to kind of back out here and heal once more.
Yeah, I think you just have to poke and prod this position at this point. Trying to push into that can be very dangerous. Like you had mentioned, there's still a lot of players alive. Narrowly missing that shot. Gets one good tag and Reps walks right into that Peacekeeper. And now it's just left up to this last member. It was
You got all
Pathfinder
three.
walking right into it. Timmy is absolutely nuts.
I feel like Timmy just walking in the door with the weirdest face going, "It's Timmy," and just destroyed that room, dude. My goodness. Just 3 Peacekeeper shots, 3 knocks. It doesn't get much better than that.
Broken, Watson's broken. This is an easy fight.
Great trade there, 72 and a nice crack.
Path is one.
Yeah, Timmy playing within this range is like one of the scariest things to actually go up against. And it is going to be Alberlele's team, and Jayla the first one to go down now.
Timmy, though, struggling as he was the one to push up. And notice how his teammate, actually, Synctez, was looking the other way there for a second. They're trying to close this out, missing every shot up until the last there. Close out the last one as TSM's Alberlele ends up going down, but the squad's not out completely.
Yeah, the third party.
Bang
Sync
ult.
needs to do a lot of damage here just to dissuade this push right now. The gold backpack will keep him safe, but taking a look at that, there is someone else coming from behind them, and I think that might be Zoms there.
And he isn't going to break line of sight completely either. Timmy now on the back foot here, trying to heal on the other side.
Yeah.
No way the res is going to be available unless they get that knock, and X-Cuddy ends up going down with a great focus fire here. Timmy and Synctez sync that one right up, but they got to continue here. 6 squads remain.
Honestly, if they could just wait it out, they're going to be able to get this res. They should go for res right now, but instead, Timmy is just laying into them with Sync, and they're doing so much damage all across the board to every player that's left here. They're going to go ahead and abandon Dubdot and just go for these kill points, which makes sense too. Right now, it's the first game. You want to set the pace for the rest of the tournament here.
Yeah, they aren't even wasting time to heal up. Like, the syringe necessary, they're not going to waste any time. They go back, now that they've actually threatened everybody away from their territory. They're going to go ahead and get an easy res. 10 seconds later, Phoenix Kit's going to pop off, and Timmy and the rest of the gang are ready to claim this game. 4 squads remain, 11 people, and Timmy is our kill leader. Crack comes through there on blue.
They've got the high ground, and there's no one left to contest them. Everyone is just too busy fighting each other right now. Nice Wig goes down along with Rexy, and now
Timmy!
the carries. Timmy has done his damage. That's what you do as a Pathfinder. You go full yeet, you get in there, you do the damage, and now they should be able to clean up, playing the Gatekeeper, as the zone will close in 10 more seconds. But from the west comes someone else. Sync has to back off, but he gets knocked down before he gets behind cover, and now it's all up to Dubdot.
No armor swap available, I'm guessing, in either one of those armor boxes. Everybody oh no, there was a blue for a second there, but he doesn't end up swapping over that damage from the ring.
GG's for them.
Valiant effort from It's Timmy and the rest of the team. Now we're down to what? 3 squads here remain, as it's going to be Sentinels Retsy making the Wraith plays here in the later stages, trying to make it in the circle, dies on the next tick, and they are going to be no longer with us. Good question, though, on who ended up winning game number 1.
From game number 1. Overpow does take that one down with 22 points, 10 kills they're able to rack up, but it was Synctez squad. It looks like that actually took the most kills, 13. It was him and Timmy doing most of that dirty work, and they will be in 2nd place after game 1 with 20 points.
One thing that's very different than Europe is how monopolized those kills are. How many zeros exist on the kill department. Is that, I mean, very clearly at the top half it's pretty heavy, but that team's like 5 and 6 sitting with 0 kills. Right, and that trickles even worse on the back half of that. So very surprising to see that
Yeah, it looks like
kind of transition.